Previously on Rogue Roleplay.
Hot dog sandwich here. Get your hot dog sandwich.
Okay, you look like a normal hot dog stand guy. Can I get 4 standard hot dogs, please?
Do you want that with the peppers or without?
With, please.
You got it. How about for you?
Hey there, I love your cat pendant. It's very, very nice. I just want one normal hot dog, with just ketchup.
If you ever ask for ketchup at my fucking hot dog sandwich stand again, you're gonna have Zazich coming out of all your holes. You hear me?
Do you promise all my holes?
Oh God, I have to get home.
Oh no.
Watch this one. Teach them what a hot dog is, eh?
Yeah, I'll do my best.
You found a securities shop. It's got security devices for your business as well as weapons and armor, things that you might need.
I mean, if I want you to come and program the security alarm to give my phone a call whenever the alarm goes off, do I give you my number now, or?
Oh, yeah, I can help set stuff up. That's no problem. What day do you want me to come over?
Do you like meat?
I do.
Oh.
I got a lot of sharp teeth here.
I don't know what this means.
Then I will see you Wednesday.
Pardon the intrusion. I'm Inspector Riceballs. I'm investigating a robbery that was a nearby business. So you guys didn't hear the loud noise that happened on Friday.
Loud noise.
There are a lot of loud noises in this part of the city.
Have any of you been to the French 80 smoke shop? You familiar with it?
Ah, yes.
We don't have to answer any of your questions unless you detain us. I mean, are we under arrest? Do we have to sit here and
Okay,
answer
I
your
don't
questions?
think anyone.
Okay,
I don't
see.
think,
Are we
yeah.
being detained?
You're probably not going to be seeing that man in the shop anymore. Unfortunately, his house was also broken into, and it seems he was home and surprised when it happened.
Oh, no.
Would you mind holding up your hand there? Rux, is that your name?
Oh, no. I'm not doing nothing. Are you arresting me?
No, just...
Nope.
Here's my
And puts
hand.
their hands behind their back.
Welcome to Roll Gay Roleplay, a real gay, real play D&D podcast. I'm Chris the DM, and I just got cast in a live-action D&D show.
What?
Oh.
Why do you drop these bombs on us?
Because I think it's important to tell everybody.
Hi, my name is Katie, and as much as I try, I will never be as famous as Christopher, and I play Inspector St. Tit.
I'm Brandel. I play Bae, and I can't wait to see how they erase you from this production.
Hi, I'm Tisha, and I play Rux Baldacchino. And I think that we don't say Lynn's last name often enough in this podcast.
St. Tit?
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
Hi, I am Jonathan. I play Zastasha Felzar, and congratulations, Christopher. You deserve it. You're great. You're amazing. Did you stone those tights? Valentina, your smile is beautiful.
Yes, congratulations, Chris.
It's
by the
fine.
way.
Thank you.
I'm jealous.
Yes, keep us up on the details so we can be fanboys
I will.
and thems and gals.
Fan folks.
Fan y'alls.
Ferngully.
Daniels.
Fern Gully. Oh my god.
Fern Gullies.
Bunch of little fairies.
Fern gulpies.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay, well, this was great. So our question for today is...
Oh no, I've had too much to drink already.
Speaking of things we're looking forward to, we have a question.
Yeah, what video game, friends, are y'all looking forward to that's coming out? We just had a very riveting talk about a game that shall not be named and how no one should be looking forward to it. So we're going to talk about games that are actually good. I'll go first. I'm definitely ready for Baldur's Gate 3.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh. It's been like fake out for 2 years now.
Like the way I've remade characters for every patch. So it has an official date, August 30th, which feels like 6 years from now. But we're ready for it, and I think that we should literally all play it together.
Okay, what is it?
Katie
Ooh.
has never. Oh, I feel so old. My bones are cracking. Baldur's Gate.
Baldur's Gate is it's a tactical, like, think D&D in a video game.
Okay.
What about Gauntlet? Do you know what Gauntlet is, Katie?
Oh, I
Gauntlet.
know. Oh, why did you?
No.
Oh, girl, your warrior is about to die. Dun-dun, dun-dun, dun-dun.
Katie, I was asking Katie so I can try to like give her a frame of reference.
No, I don't know
Okay.
what it is.
All right.
Oh, I mean, it's literally just especially with Baldur's Gate 3, it is just D&D but video game.
Yes.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say Diablo.
Oh, it's not Diablo.
I could say that it's like a low res Diablo.
It's very close to Diablo, and speaking of, that's my video game that I'm looking forward to is Diablo 4, which comes out in June this year.
Is that a game we can wait? Because we can play that game together too, Christopher.
I
Yeah.
think it's only 4.
Yeah,
Is
totally.
it 5?
Well, I mean, not all of us have
I
to
don't
play
know.
it together. Because Katie, would you get Diablo?
No.
See,
But I really enjoy watching people play video games, if that makes any sense. So this could be a game where I fail miserably and then watch you guys play and be like, wow, I totally can't do this. You guys are so cool and amazing.
I have a
Senpai.
story time about Diablo 3 once we're done with this.
Speaking of story time, what game do you want to play?
By the time this episode airs, it will be out, but it comes out in 2 days from when we're recording this. It is Lightfall, so Destiny 2 Lightfall.
An expansion?
It is an expansion. I think Destiny 2 has been out since, 2015? So it's a whole story. It's a whole new storyline. And it's the same. It's just like saying, like, oh, it's the same UI, but it's a different, you have different abilities, you have different whatever. So to me, it's a new video game.
Yeah. And it's primarily a shooter, right?
It's a first-person shooter, but it's open world, and there's PvP, there's PvE. I really enjoy Destiny, and I'm hoping that it's going to get me back into Destiny, because I played Destiny I played the first Destiny like committally. I was monogamous with Destiny, and then Destiny 2 came out, and we were monogamous for a while, and then we kind of splitted ways a bit, and now we're still seeing each other, but not as often as I would like.
Okay, Horn Dog.
But hopefully Lightfall brings us back together, and it's just
Maybe
me
if
and
we just
Destiny.
have this child,
too.
it'll save our relationship.
Yeah.
I
mean, this child is
so
going to
happy
save
about
us.
that.
I believe that. I paid $100 for it, so
Oh,
That's cheap for a child.
You know what? I'm fully committed. So let's see
Yeah.
if it works out.
You're an adult with adult money. I don't really play video games. I don't know if everyone knows that, but yes, fun fact, I don't play video games because I do not have the patience. And despite my best efforts, it's really hard to cultivate patience, unsurprisingly. So I really want to get back into playing Breath of the Wild so that when a bunch of new tiers or whatever, the new Zelda game comes out, I am ready to read all the Wikipedia pages and the lore and watch video playthroughs and then play the game a year later.
That's right. Zelda's coming out soon. Tears of the Kingdom.
My favorite thing about Zelda is everyone's transition goals are Link. It doesn't matter.
it's so true.
Link fed us so well last game. So I really hope they continue to feed us excellent food in the next one.
My favorite game that's not covered in a very thick layer of nostalgia that obscures view is called Shadow Tactics. And it's like a tactic-based, stealthy ninja game. But the company, I think they're called Me, like the developer, and the publisher are Me Games. They just announced a new game called Shadow Gambit, The Cursed Crew. And it's like a pirate game, think Sea of Thieves, but single player. and tactics based. Think Sea of Thieves, but not at all anything like Sea of Thieves. And it's a stealth game that has like magic pirates that have to stealth around and kill people in a tactics adventure. It's really cool.
Looks fun.
I
Yeah.
love that.
That looks like a lot of fun. Now that I'm looking at the images of it, this is...
I've
Okay.
watched
It's a
people
lot of
play
fun.
Shadow Tactics.
It's
I
so
haven't
good.
played it myself.
They also
I'm
have another
not-
game called Desperado 3, I think. It's cowboy based, but it's literally the exact same game as Shadow Tactics, just with a cowboy hat.
So Shadow Tactics is not turn-based?
It's not turn based.
Oh, okay, then I'm going to look into it and I'm going to play it.
It's amazing. It was just free on Epic a little bit ago. I like messaged a bunch of people. I'm so sorry. I'll let you know next time I see you.
Now that we have shared our games that we're looking forward to, you should share yours in our Discord. Find us at Roll Gay Roleplay, the Discord server.
That's not... Okay, just go to rollgayroleplay.com and there's a link to our Discord.
Are you speaking
Yeah.
over me in Black History Month?
I wasn't
It's also
speaking
linked
over
in
you,
our
it was definitely
Instagram.
after you.
Everyone talk at the same time.
Rhubarb.
No, me and Jonathan are having a conversation and you decided to like nacho yourself in or something.
It is on our social media too, however, so you can find us on Instagram, TikTok, RGRP Podcast on TikTok, Roll Gay Roleplay on Instagram.
Speaking of games, we have a game to play right now.
Yes.
Ooh.
Yes, and we got to start off with the question we always do, which is what happened last time?
Oh. I know.
Katie, yes.
So we went to a security store. We tried to buy hot dogs, and Lynn tried to hit on the hot dog seller. I want to let you know that what really did it for Lynn was the open chest hair with the cat chain. Yeah, that was what really got Lynn.
Yeah, honk pudding.
But
Yep.
the hot dog man was really insulted by Lynn's insistence that ketchup is a normal topping on a hot dog, igniting a feud among the podcast. But we went to a security store afterwards. Lynn bought a security video camera and a motion sensor for the agency, and we do have a pseudo date with the store guy coming over to install it in 2 days.
Yeah.
We had an inspector come over. His name is Jimmy Riceballs. Apparently, Tommy Wasabi was murdered after his house and store were broken into, and we don't know who did that, ? Wink us. Asked us to keep an eye out for suspicious people, and then as the inspector leaves, someone knocks on the door, and it's Brody Rhodes.
Brody Streets.
Brody Streets, who is a Brody Rhodes knockoff.
Oh yeah,
So
because
close.
Tommy Wasabi's dead, right?
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
murdered.
Tommy Wasabi was murdered right after we left the house.
Yeah, and I think we should try to figure out what exactly, because, like, the detective said that the store and the house had been broken into, and I want to know if it was just us or if it was someone that came after us. So I think that's something that we should keep an eye out for.
We're about to be framed for murder by a sewer person.
Yep.
Can't be framed if we did it.
Well, we didn't.
We
Unless anyone has
didn't-
any weird memory blanks
we
that they don't.
didn't kill anyone.
Just
We
broke his
literally
house.
haven't killed anyone this entire camp. Okay, that needs to
I've tried.
Mm-mm.
That's true, you haven't.
Bring the blood and
You're
gore.
welcome,
Where's
Chris.
Eve?
Right?
Interesting.
The one chance we had, Tisha stopped me.
I think we all stopped you.
Pushing Luna in the zombies pit.
The character that can probably fly.
Oh, yeah, I put my shield up.
Oh, that was yeah. That
Oh, true, she could have just flown. I didn't even think of that.
Mm.
Hysterical. I would have turned her into an owl zombie.
Oh, God.
Woulda, coulda, shoulda.
That would have been terrible for the city.
the havoc.
Flying
Right.
zombies.
A zombie owl. In an open enclosure like that? Wow.
Yeah, you nailed all of that. You found out from the inspector who you did not give any information to. For the most part. Some of you were more willing with information than others.
Oh, yeah.
Rux made their stance very clear.
I feel like Bae did too, but Lynn was very eager to help.
Right.
Well, I was trying to get information back out.
Interesting.
But yeah,
Hmm.
definitely less fuck the police.
Rux is looking at Lynn differently now.
Fair enough.
Let's go into the story. So we're going to start with Inspector Jimmy Riceballs just exiting, and Brody Streets, who has sung his own theme music and come into your agency. I don't think I described Brody Streets last time, so let me do
No.
that really quick. So Brody Streets is a bleached blonde hair, shirtless, with colorful spandex pants on, and tall lace-up boots. His whole upper body is glistening from the oil that he's rubbed all over his body.
What kind of oil? Can we smell it?
Yeah, do you want it? I mean, give me a perception check then.
Does Bae have a nose?
Can Bae smell?
We're gonna find out in a second.
I
Hold on.
feel like
Second.
so smells are actually just chemical compositions, and I feel like Bae can absorb those chemical compositions and decipher what they are.
Yeah, so Bae's licking him to try and gain an understanding. You got a 13.
Plasmoids have a near scavenger-like appetite since they cannot taste or smell and are immune to disease, poison, and most.
Damn it.
So you
Rude.
can't smell it.
Rude.
I can
Wow.
guess, though. I'm guessing that it's sunflower oil.
This is scientifically messed up. There was no reason why a plasmoid can't absorb a chemical composition.
This is also
and
a fantasy land.
okay.
The other thing that's probably going to happen in this episode is that I've learned in trying to practice these wrestlers' voices is that all wrestlers sound alike.
Wow.
I think that's the joke, is that they all just sound the same.
They have the same raspy, I'm going to kick your ass, blah, 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 which sounds
They
like
all
the
do
inspector
the
that
same.
just fucking laughed.
Hey, brother.
Right. I'm trying not to make everybody Hulk Hogan or Macho Man Randy Savage, but some of them are going to be.
But okay, I'm
Like, there are
I'm-
some
You
differences.
smell
Like,
what the
Well,
Rock
well-
is cooking.
yeah,
Not
there's
that,
some people that I have differences of, and I've got stuff I can say. But,
Not that I'm trying to give you, the actor of the group, the esteemed actor of the group, any tips or anything.
The
But
book
I,
acting.
I hello, because she stays booked and busy, this Christopher. But I will say, I think it would be highly hilarious if all of them sounded exactly the same.
yeah. Okay. I'm going to make most of them do that then, and I'll just say who's talking.
Right.
Because, like, it's so true. There's only a couple that have very distinct voices, and the thing is, it's alluding to a wrestler that none of you even know. You know what I mean? Like, you guys aren't going to get these
Yeah.
references today.
Yeah, you won't.
I won't get these references ever, so.
Unless it's like Andre
Yeah, I love how
the
you said
Giant
today.
or Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, and I already did
Really?
Andre. We had DeAndre, the big guy, that was arm wrestling at the casino.
Yeah.
So I've done this before, and they're all the same thing. All the names of these wrestlers are alluding to other wrestlers. But anyway, I've explained Brody Streets. He's glistening. Bae kind of globs up on him just to see if they can get a scent. But Brody is greased up.
Hey, you guys are that agency that was on A Night in Tokyo, right?
Yes, we are.
I loved you guys. You were great. I loved how you fight. That's why I'm here. I'm sure you know who I am already. Brody Streets.
And he goes down into a side lunge and flexes both arms.
Hey, are you
That-
with that cop that just left?
No, not with the cop.
What are
I'm
your
with-
feelings on police officers?
Depends on if they buy tickets to our wrestling shows or not.
Let's say they did.
Then yes, like that one.
All right, I don't like this guy. All right, I'm gonna go into my room. I'm not deal. I can't deal with this. I can't deal with like Lynn just giving all the information. Sastasha, can you just check Lynn, make sure we're not like telling all our secrets and stuff? I'm just gonna go. Bye.
I think
Okay, bye.
Bae's a big fan. They like trying to shift into a muscle man.
Yeah. All right, little good dude. Cool. Anyway, I love the way you guys fought, and I kind of need some help. I'm hoping you can help me out this weekend. I'm part of the main event this Sunday at the WWP event Broviver series.
Okay.
Here's the thing. 3 of my team members have been injured already in accidents. So the main event match on Sunday is 5 on 5 on 5. There's 3 teams of 5, and my team only has 2 people left because of a string of accidents. And the first one, fine. But after 3, it feels like somebody's doing something to make sure I don't have a team. Because the winning captain of this match gains control of WWP. So there's a lot on the line in this match.
This is how they decide membership, or never mind. This is how they decide presidency.
Yeah, it's a very common wrestling storyline that makes absolutely no sense, but we do it anyway.
I get it. Power of the strong.
Yeah.
3 of his team members injured, and were they injured in suspicious ways?
Well, kind of. Our first team, BJ Fashion, he was injured at home. He slipped on some ice and got run over by a car. He shattered his ankle.
Ice at home, ran over by car.
VFAX, he injured his leg and was attacked by fans at a bar, which is weird because he's a face, so face means a good guy. I don't mean to like kayfabe on you, but I'm gonna. Yeah, he's a face. Fans should love him, so him getting jumped at a bar doesn't make much sense, but yeah, his quadricep got torn and his femur got broken. He's out for months.
A lot of leg stuff.
Well, Large Production was the last one. Last week he got injured. He injured his back when the ropes on the rings broke. Large Production is 7'5", 500 pounds, and tried to climb on the top rope, and it gave way. And when the rope broke, Large Production fell on his back and injured it, and now he's out for months too. So my team is only down to me, Brody Streets, and my brother, Silver Powder.
This is a reference to cocaine, correct?
Is that a Gold Dust reference?
Yes, it's a Gold Dust reference, and Cody Rhodes is his actual brother.
I didn't know. He was my favorite wrestler.
Oh, yeah.
It's because he's so fucking gay. Sorry, God.
Large Production is the big show, right?
Large Production is Big Show. Yeah, so he's told you that him and his brother Silver Powder are the only 2 members left on the team. So it's now 5-on-5-on-2.
Yeah, and I feel like one of the other teams did it. I feel like somebody did it because one of us is going to run the company. It's a lot on the line. So I kind of want you to come into this backstage area, come watch the show on Saturday, and I want you to come and just see if you see anything weird. You guys seem to do really good with Tokyo, and you seem to pick like the love of her life, and you guys can fight like hell. And it's kind of what I need, because I might need you to kind of jump in on my team if I can't find other wrestlers to back me up.
So, just to get things straight. By the way, Flattery will get you everywhere with this interview. And thank you, French, for complimenting our skills and fighting abilities. So, just to make sure, you want us to investigate to see who is at the source of these injuries, and to maybe fight for you? Is this one job, or I think this is 2 separate jobs?
Well, I mean, in order to get you backstage, I'm going to have to disguise you as wrestling talent. So I'll need you to act like wrestlers in order to get backstage access.
I'm on the job. I'm on the job.
Hey,
I cannot understand a single word you said, and that's coming from me, my friend.
I heard part of this.
Oh, you're back.
Not all of it. Because I don't trust you. So let me just make sure you understand what my concern is. You're a fan of telling on people. So, like, if somebody pays you money, you're just gonna give all your secrets away.
I don't think.
So,
I mean,
No, I didn't say that.
lots of people do lots of things for lots of money.
yeah, I mean, I get that. But I mean, if we're gonna enter into any type of agreement, right? We're gonna sign up to help you. We need some sort of NDA or something like that. Whatever, I don't know what they call it here now and again. But if we're helping you, you gotta sign something.
Yeah, I don't know what contracts you guys normally have people sign, but I just need your help. And I mean, I'll train you as wrestlers so that way you kind of get a feel for what you need to do. And I'll give you some new fighting things that you can do in the ring. Because it's a little different than normal fighting.
Yeah, I mean, it can be a mutual NDA, right? We won't tell people we did this, and you don't tell anybody anything you learn about us.
Except that we are excellent investigators, because please keep in mind that the main form of advertising that we do is word of mouth. While there is such thing as confidentiality, we do want people to, recommend our skills to their friends so that we can, eat food and stuff.
Lynn. And Rex tries to pull Lynn off to the side. Does Lynn come?
Good, because I was just about to pull you off to the side because word of mouth, people gotta know that they can trust us. Like,
Yeah, I know, but we just broke into Tommy Wasabi's house, and now he's dead. And a fucking cop comes here looking for somebody who killed Tommy Wasabi and asking all kinds of questions, and we just broke into his house, okay? So I'm a little paranoid at this point, okay? Like, this dude comes in right after the cop. Like, what a coincidence.
I mean, he came in right after the show had aired. That is not a coincidence, I think. You know,
Okay,
cause, effect.
but I mean, let's protect our own asses here a little bit, yeah?
I mean, we can.
You wanna go away from murdering Tommy Wasabi? Like, I know we didn't, but we definitely broke into his house.
Quiet, please. Tais-toi. Like, let's not.
Listen,
talk
this
about...
is me whispering. You need to get better noise canceling shit if we're gonna talk on the side.
Yeah, we gotta protect
I
our
hope you realize
candy
that any
asses.
noise canceling that will have to be done to protect all these small alcoves you are dragging me into will come out of your paycheck.
I'm not dragging you
cannot
into a small alcove. I just want to have a conversation with my boss here without getting arrested by the police, okay?
I think that an NDA is a good idea, but they do still need to tell people that we did a good job. Like, this man came to us because he saw us on television. Can you imagine how he would not have come to us if we had our faces blurred?
All right, fine. If that's the kind of boss you want to be, go ahead. Take it out of my paycheck for improvements on our shop so we can have a conversation and not get arrested. That's fine with me. If that's what you want to do, you go ahead. You do that. But all I'm saying, and he can talk about, we could put into the fucking contract that he has to, like, blast our name on social media for helping him out with something. But I'm just saying, like, I'm a little nervous. I'm a little paranoid because a dude is dead, okay?
That is our job. People die, generally, and then people find us and they say, who killed this man?
Okay, but when they come to us and say who killed this man and it looks like it's pointing to us.
Okay, I understand your point. If it makes you feel any better, I can resurrect Tommy Wasabi momentarily and we can talk to him.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, that would make me feel better. Let's figure out who fucking killed this guy, okay? So I don't go to fucking future prison by this dude that's up here asking questions. You're just answering all of them. And we broke into the guy's house, okay? Like,
I was giving him the information to set him on a path where he would not suspect us. There is a certain amount of... Do you know how elves in certain games do not lie, but they obscure the truth?
okay, yeah, I heard of that.
Yeah, like elves. This is what I was doing with the police officer.
Okay. All right. Well, okay. I mean, that makes me feel a little bit better that you knew what you were doing.
Theoretically, I know what I am doing most times.
Okay. All right. Well, okay. Yeah, we can help this. We help this guy, but I just can we also please like try to figure out who killed this Tommy Wasabi? I'm super paranoid at this moment. I can't even breathe.
Okay, so to talk to Tommy Wasabi, we just need to break in and find his body. I forgot to mention that I need his body to talk with him. I can talk with dead body, not dead spirit. Does this make sense?
Okay, so you need me. Okay, I think that we can probably figure out a way. I'm sure Bae would be on board on getting a dead body, and we just borrow it temporarily.
Just borrow the body temporarily. It has happened many times, I am sure. And we will treat them with respect and dignity. But speaking of respect and dignity, I would love to be trained as a wrestler. Plus, I think, unless you want to not be seen... Oh, we can put a mask on you. Oh, I am so good, boss.
Okay, all right. I mean, we just gotta make sure we trust this guy because we're possibly under a little bit of pressure here, and my art can't take it.
I understand. And as your boss, I wish to protect your stressed heart.
Okay, thank you.
But, okay, let's
All right.
approach the situation with calm, poise, and dignity.
And I trust you now. Okay. All right, we're
Okay,
good.
thank you.
Okay. Follow your
Okay.
lead.
So we walk out of whatever little alcove we were in, it's like when you hear people yelling, and then you see them walk out, and they're like, what? Nothing was wrong. We weren't yelling.
No, we're best buddies, okay?
We're just being passionate. Thumbs up. Thumbs up to the rest of the team.
Awesome. So are you good? Are you available this weekend? I'll get you You'll be able to see the show. I'll get you backstage, and I can train you at the dojo near the stadium. And that way you can kind of figure out your wrestling style and you can present your wrestling persona. Oh, that's the other thing. You have to come up with your own wrestling names and figure out what type of outfit you want to wear, whether you want like a mask or you want to be shirtless and showing all the guns like me.
Yes. This is very good. Okay, so
I want this art, Lynn in a wrestling.
I know.
Yes.
Yikes. So just to discuss fees, we will be doing 2 jobs. I know that they are the same job, but there is 2 parts to this job. So job 1, we train as wrestler. So because there is a lot of risk to mind, body, and soul involved with wrestling, I think we will have to negotiate the fee. But also to investigate who is hurting your team members. So Zastasha is our negotiator, mademoiselle.
Yeah, so like totally. Let's just go ahead and go over a few things. Yeah, so and then Zastasha, can I do like an insight check? Does this person look like they have money?
Sure, you can roll insight.
Yeah, okay, well 7. Fuck it. You look anyway, so there's a fee of 30 credits just for this initial consultation. For the training as well. Are we paying for like our own like gear or like is that provided for us?
We can provide most things. I've got a lot of stuff in the bag from wrestlers that didn't make it or characters that didn't work out in stories. So I probably have what you're looking for if you tell me what you need.
Yeah, I'm gonna assume that those haven't been cleaned in a while. So there's gonna be a cleaning and sanitation fee. That's gonna be an additional 15 credits. We also have a little fee because we will be traveling. So there's gonna be a traveler's fee in all of this as well. So it's gonna be an additional 30 credits. We're looking at 30 plus 30 is 60 plus like 15 is 75. So we're gonna start off with like 75 for like this first round. As for this second sleuthing, that's going to be 100 credits flat. So we're looking at about 175 credits for this entire situation. There's also going to be some closing costs. Imagine you're like buying a house or whatever. Like we have to do that too. You know, there's like inspection fees and stuff like that. We have to inspect the people and talk to them. So that's going to be like an additional 50 credits. So like that's looking at about 175 plus 50. So like, I don't know, you do the math or whatever, but that's how much we're going to be taking from you.
Okay.
5. Plus, if any of us get major injuries, we have a payout per body part injury
Yeah, absolutely.
list.
That is part of it. If you guys end up having to wrestle with me, you might get hurt. So I'm going to train you as best I can so that doesn't happen, but you seem like you can hold your own. So you're saying 225 for the whole thing?
Plus the injury fees, and I'm going to slide a little, like, 30 credits for a kneecap injury bruise. You know what I mean? Like, you know how J-Lo has her legs insured? That kind of thing.
Ha! Okay.
Bae has their arm around Brody and goes, "We'll also need to charge like costume fees for their custom outfits. And
The outfits
Just
I'm
typical.
providing, I have to pay a fee for.
we'll have to get them fitted."
Okay. So 225 is the deposit, and then you're going to tell me what I owe after?
No, because that's bad business. Let's just say there is these incidental fees that you will be hoping to avoid. But upon closing, we will ask an additional 200. But that is only if you get your answer.
Okay.
So it will be 425 total, but we only need 225 now.
All right. That seems fair. Can you meet me at the Wide Open Hand Dojo tomorrow, and we can get started with training?
What time?
Early as you can. We got a lot to go over.
Okay, so 10 a.m.
Okay. 10 a.m. works. That's fine. Let me give you a list of the other teams, so that way you know all the wrestlers that are going to be in the match. And yeah, anything else you want to know from me?
Yes, actually. And Lynn is going to cast Zone of Truth.
Okay.
And I'm just going to cast that at 2nd level. So it's an action, so a magical zone, 15 sphere. It's circled on him.
Okay.
An effective creature is aware of the spell. I want something where they can't... Okay, so I'm actually going to try Suggestion
Okay.
instead of Zone of Truth, because I don't think that they know that it's happened to them until later. So the creatures that can't be charmed are immune to the effect, so he has to beat a Wisdom 15 saving throw.
Okay. He got a 10.
So yeah, no, doesn't beat that.
Okay. What is
So
your
Lin is gonna
suggestion?
murmur something to himself while crushing up some. It's technically a snake's tongue and a bit of honeycomb in his
Oh.
palm. So something sweet smelling and something kind of nasty smelling.
Okay.
But I'm gonna approach him and I ask him to like tell the truth. Like, now tell me the truth. You are just, of course, looking out for your teammates, but also yourself, right? You want to be in charge of this company. You have been trying to be in charge for a long time, no?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely want to be in charge. I'm one of the only legacy wrestlers. Silver Powder's dad and I was a wrestler back in the day, so I got a lot of pride in this, and I want to be in charge because I feel like I can do right by all the wrestlers. The only bad side would be that I wouldn't get a championship match because you can't own the company and be the champion. Well, right now, I guess one of them's trying to change that, but I'd be wrestling less, but I'd be in charge and I'd have a lot more say over who gets to wrestle when. And I think that's cool. So yeah, I want to be in charge. And I care about my people. Them being injured sucks. I don't like that. But not having the biggest and strongest wrestlers on my team anymore really sucks for my chances.
Yes, I totally understand. But who is the one who is trying to change those rules? Those seem very, very good for conflict of interest.
Well, one of the other captains' name is Mortician. Mortician wants to stay champion and run the company, which seems a bit unfair, but if he wins the match, he's the captain, so
That's how it works.
yeah.
The biggest man in charge, well, the strongest person in charge, make the rules, wants to be in charge and champion. And this is a lot of business decision, though. You are a wrestler, but you have business classes? I imagine that's a lot of work.
Oh no, most of the time we have no idea what we're doing, and it's just kind of like a crash and burn scenario.
Yes, this is how most business work.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's how wrestling just is. You got to just dive in and, see what happens, and then there's probably a dumpster fire at some point, and then you put it out or push the dumpster somewhere else that you can't see anymore.
You push the dumpster into the ring, and then it is a dumpster cage match.
Yes, I like the way I'm writing that down.
Yeah. And there is none of your fellow wrestlers who have had business training that you know of secretly gunning for the job?
Not that I know of. It's only the three captains that are up for grabs. It's myself, Mortician, and Ron Weena.
Ron Weena. This is a good name for a winner.
Yeah,
Three captains.
he's very
and-
popular with the crowd.
So it's Mortician. This guy's name, Brody Rhodes. No, Brody
Yes.
Streets.
Brody Streets, yes.
And then, what's that guy's other name?
Ron Weena, Ronwena. And Brody will give you a list of the team captains and their teammates, which I have sent to you on Discord.
Mm-hmm.
Brody will say that he'll go over the match rules with you once you're training in wrestling and just take the night to kind of come up with your wrestling names and figure out what outfits you want to wear, and then you'll start training in the morning.
Okay, that sounds like a plan. We will take our deposit, and we will also have you sign this NDA. It just says that you cannot disclose any of our methods, contact people's information. You can talk about me and Bae, of course, because we are the face of the agency. Zastasha as well. Is it just really you can't talk about Rux to other people?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Such a mafia background. No pictures. No pictures.
No pictures. We need to make sure that every social media post that you post gets approved by the lovely Zastasha over there. But yeah, this is very basic NDA. Protect you, protect us both together kind of thing. And we will not provide details of your case to anyone, including the law officials, without your explicit permission.
All right, awesome. Hopefully we can get this figured out, and I look forward to working with you guys. See you tomorrow. Here's your deposit, by the way.
And he'll virtually send you the $225 that you have requested.
Thank you so much. And I'm going to give this guy a handshake. What's my final read on him?
His hand's very oily.
Okay, but like just like a I'm going to do like a little perception.
Sure.
And this guy like likes me right now. Not like likes me, but he's like charmed, if that makes any sense.
Okay.
Fuck. I am distracted by his strong, oily hands. I rolled a 9.
You're at least certain it's grapeseed oil.
Okay. Oh, you smell like French fries. It's so attractive.
Oh,
Yeah, I get that a lot. All right. I'll see y'all in the morning, 10 a.m., wide open hand dojo. Cool.
We should not eat beforehand. I don't know how this works.
Like an hour beforehand. No, right before.
Okay. Because I imagine it's not fun to clean, throw up.
No, but
From-
you might. A lot of people do in wrestling training. Actually, that's very common.
Okay, so we will bring our toothbrushes as well.
Yeah. All right, take care, and I look forward to hearing what your wrestling names are. I'll see you tomorrow. Brody Streets will walk out, shut the door, and as he's walking out, he's like, Brody Rhodes. Nope, not Brody
Okay.
Rhodes. Still it's Brody Street. I just want it to be Cody Rhodes so bad.
Did I not get Mind Spike?
that's gonna really hurt him.
I know. I'm trying to see if I can, like, track him without, like, murdering him.
I love that now, after this first case, it's suspicion of absolutely everyone.
Even though this
Yeah.
guy like came in no costume, but also like no pants. I guess was he in full wrestling outfit?
He was in his wrestling outfit. He had colorful spandex pants on, lace-up boots, but no shirt.
Well, we can identify him in a lineup, I guess, if they're all shirtless.
Yep.
Tisha's a nipple expert.
His Rux, though? That's the
Is
question.
Rux, though?
Mm.
I don't think Rux sees nipples.
Rux is a cat. Does Rux have 6?
Oh,
Ooh, how many nipples does Rux have?
roll a d6.
All right. I'll roll a d6 to see how many nipples Rux has.
Lost one surgically in an accident.
4 nipples.
Oh, nice.
Great.
Perfect. So meet tomorrow morning, and we have to come up with personalities.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, team. Well, this is a new case. We have gotten our fee. I would love to hear ideas about what you think we should do for our personalities, but also fun agency field trip. Oh, we have to go steal Tommy Wasabi body for a couple minutes, maybe like an hour, just so that I can see who murdered him. So, who wants to volunteer for this?
Like Zastasha is hidden,
The-
gone with the wind.
Oh, what are you asking for volunteers for? You want me to wrestle?
No, this is a fun little experiment we can deal with later if you all want. But we at some point need to steal Tommy Wasabi body, his body to we need to make sure that we get to him within the last 10 days.
I mean, since I'm a person of interest, maybe it's best that, since this is all on me and Zastasha, we're the ones that are possibly gonna go to prison for murder. Maybe I'll go. Maybe I'll help with this. But I need somebody who won't be recognizable, and I think that's Bae.
I mean,
so glad you asked. My wrestling name is gonna be the Gucciador.
Oh,
Okay,
no.
but this isn't the wrestling part. This is stealing a dead body, babe.
out of character, do you guys want to deal with who murdered Tommy now? Or do you want to just go to the case?
I mean, we should probably figure out Tommy early.
Because Lynn's down to kind of maybe just go to the precinct, talk to the detective.
I mean, I guess
by
the
himself.
question is how do they like after somebody's dead, how do they dispose of bodies in the future, right? So if they're cremating everyone because the entire world is full of dead bodies from all the dead bodies that have died
Yeah.
by this point, like how
They
do
just
we
start
get
launching him into space.
right? How do they get rid of dead bodies? Are we on a limited time here? Like,
I mean, I would assume so.
We're also on limited time because the spell.
Why don't you roll insight and we can talk about the realistic what happens after death in this city?
Did you come up with this, Christopher?
are you coming up with this on the spot, or
Look, one of
did
those
you-
two things is true. Why don't you roll?
History?
15.
We're rolling history or insight?
Oh, history. History.
I rolled insight already and I got a 15.
That's
I'm
fine.
not changing
That's
it.
fine then.
I got a 25.
Holy shit. Okay. Since this is evidence in a potential murder, the body's not going to be cremated or disposed of until the investigation is complete. So you can go on the assumption that the body is being kept at the precinct. You can also pretty much assume that getting to it is going to be extremely difficult, even for your skill set.
You're
Okay.
welcome to try it, but you know that getting caught is going to end up in incarceration. So something to consider.
I would like to try to do it the official way, if that makes any sense.
I would like to see the body.
Okay.
Well, I assume that. So this is what I am thinking. I am assuming Lin and Bae have been working in the city for a while. Like, obviously, it hasn't gone very well, but like they've at least been there for 5 years. Like, I would assume that we have a good relationship with the police, but there is like a give and take, if that makes any sense. Like, I could see there being someone that he knows in like the records room, or he's got a contact, or like.
I'm on board with where you're going. I think that you also have some special skills as characters that might give you some advantages in working with this. So I think that's reasonable.
Would you consider Tommy Wasabi's murder to be a different case than the wrestling case? Because we can only use once per case. I knew that would happen, our special skills.
I'm going to consider since you just started this wrestling case, if you use your skill for Tommy Wasabi, it will count towards this case.
Okay, that's what I was kind of thinking would happen.
Yeah.
Great. Getting to the body is going to be hard.
And you said you have 10 days to do that?
So what the rules of a Speak with Dead says is if anyone has used the spell with them in those 10 days, it won't work. So the spell fails if the corpse was the target of this spell within the last 10 days. And they have to be within 10 feet of me, so I don't even really necessarily... Well, I mean, I need to get close enough to talk to them if it works, but I theoretically can get close enough to see if someone has used that spell more recently.
I think that you can, with your roll of history, because you rolled really high, I think you know that is common practice in murder investigations to ask the spirit.
Okay.
Ooh.
So if there's investigation happening after the fact, you probably know that Tommy didn't see anything, or at least Tommy didn't give the police an answer that's enough for them.
Ooh, common practice to ask the spirit using the spell, duh. I mean, yeah. So we actually can wait a little bit. Because the body can't learn anything new, it's just re-accessing information that the body knew before it died. Like, it's not like they're learning new information as a soul, they are just reanimated as a corpse and recounting almost.
So if they didn't see anything in life, they see nothing in death then.
Exactly,
They can't give you anything
So they
extra.
can't be like,
Got
oh,
it.
I know who this guy is because I saw him when I was a ghost. Like, no, I
Yes.
don't know who this dude is. Yeah.
Cool. Then yeah, that's
Once
right on
I've
with
given
what I'm
them
thinking.
actionable information since asking us, theoretically. Okay. So we have 10 days. We have to wait 10 days to talk to Tommy ourselves.
Oh, after 10 days, you can try again.
Yeah, so the thing is if someone else has used that spell on the body, Speak with Dead, within the last 10 days, it won't work on them.
Interesting.
I think that so we have to
Okay.
wait another 10 days before we can try again. Hopefully the
Perfect.
case won't be over then.
Love that.
So wrestling match first, then, if we know that
Yeah.
they probably cast Speak with them.
Yeah, wrestling match first. Lynn is like big braining with his 25. Okay, well, if the police have the body, then they will use Speak with Dead, obviously. Like, they are, this is the bare minimum of trying to figure out who murdered you. Who murdered you, buddy? But, so then we have 10 days. Okay, I will try to pull some strings. I've got some people who owe me a favor. I imagine it's like blackmail, personal, like that kind of...
I know something about somebody.
Yeah, like or there was one of those like like when you're watching one of those horny TV shows and it's like, I hate you, but what if we hook up? You're my inside scoop, my ex or whatever. You know what I mean? Okay.
Great. So then you've got wrestling personas to come up with, and is there anything you need to do before the night ends? Is there anything you want to do?
Zastasha is taking a picture with the a camera and saying and making a post about it to keep up his end of the bargain.
That's nice. Are you tagging the store?
Yes, absolutely.
Do you remember the store name?
Yes, absolutely not.
It was like securities and securities or something.
Pretty close. It's why we keep in-game notes.
Girl,
I have that written down then.
Uh-huh.
Control F.
I wrote it down for you guys.
Okay.
It's security and things.
okay.
And the person you talked to was Meoward Applesauce.
Meoward.
Meoward.
And he's coming over for dinner in a couple days.
Uh-huh. Lynn flirting with a tabaxi.
Yeah.
I mean, Lynn flirting with everybody, but
Lynn flirts with anybody.
yeah, there was just some
Well,
response there. Okay, so wrestling personas, if you guys have ideas, I'd love to hear it. We already have the Guchador, which is a great wrestling name.
Thank you. Thank you.
I will say that Lynn is making dinner for everyone. So if you guys all want to sit down and come up over this with dinner, or you can go eat in your room. But room and board is technically part of the pay as well. What does Lynn want to be? French wrestlers. They exist?
Sure, there were like the Quebecers. There was a tag team called the Quebecers.
Oh, yes.
There's a lot of Canadian wrestlers, but French Canadian is pretty specific.
There's a sexy girl, and her name is the French Phenom.
Oh.
The Maple Leaf?
The Maple Leaf?
Oh, wait, that's Canadian. That's not French.
In case you don't come up with anything, maybe you can talk to Cody and he'll help you with your wrestling styles. Maybe that will help. I've got wrestling styles for you to choose from at Wide Open Hand Dojo. Which, by the way, is not on the joint map, Brandel. It's like the one thing that's not on there.
What's not on the joint map?
Wide Open Hand Dojo. It's in the Purple District.
Okay, I'll edit the thing and add it on.
These maps are on our Instagram, though. And these names are really fucking funny. I worked hard on these names.
Yeah.
All right, anything else you need to do for the night before we head over to the dojo in the morning?
Bae's been practicing lines. I don't think they got a full rest because they've been in the mirror practicing all night.
Oh, that's great. Bae's so excited.
I'm trying to look up French wrestlers. So there's that hot lady, and her name is La Phenom. And I think it'd be really funny if he wore the exact same outfit as her. Because she's always got a little titty window on.
Oh, that's great.
La Phenom. So he's La Phenom.
The Linterrupter.
Oh, he's Lufanam, sure.
I know that's not how it works. Like the la or la refers to the gender of the word itself, but like that's funny.
Today it does, yes.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, so he'll be La Phenom, and he'll make sure to have a little titty window. Maybe more of like a tankini level of like a tankini crop than whatever she's wearing, but yeah.
Great. Rux or Zastasha have an idea?
I kind of was thinking, since we're going like Chicago theme, I was thinking like Boys Town, but then one of my favorite places in Boys Town is The Annoyance, that comedy club. So maybe Rex goes by The Annoyance.
The Annoyance.
And your face has to be covered.
Yeah.
Because I imagine you're trying to protect your identity.
Yeah.
Almost a luchador mask, but with a like 2 red stripes and some stars on it.
A luchador mask, and then they're wearing a unitard, and the unitard has the Bears logo on it.
Nice. Nice. Bear down. Okay.
The Bears logo. That's so funny.
Yeah. So yeah, Zastasha is Material Squirrel. That's my wrestler name.
Oh no. Material squirrel.
Yes.
You're like so old. Because the current reference would be Material Squirrel.
That's what I was going for, but I didn't want to call out Christopher, so.
Okay. No. That's it.
You're on TikTok, Chris. You're the most popular one on TikTok.
Literally out of all of us.
I don't know what it is. I don't know trends.
The algorithm.
The Al Gore rhythm.
That algorithm.
He invented it.
Great. So that means that we have Guchador, Le Phenom, The Annoyance, and Material Squirrel that Brody Streets will be training. Are you all good to head to the dojo?
Absolutely.
Anything you want to do before that? We're going to have a full rest, aside from Bae, who has just been up practicing their lines.
Ooh,
Yeah.
We're doing a full rest.
Yes,
Okay.
now Rex can get a full rest. So, fully rested. Gonna head over to the dojo now.
Making everyone coffee in the morning.
Very
Mostly for
nice.
myself.
That's good. Great. Then, since it's not, if you look at the Purple District map, you'll see where it's at. It's in, so it's near like the Playhouse, the library, one of the gyms, kind of north up in the Purple District. So that's where you're heading to meet up with Brody Streets. When you get there, he is in his wrestling tights again, perfectly oiled up once again. Just seems to be how he lives his life.
I bet his skin feels amazing when it's not covered in oil, but you just said that was never, so.
Right, if you can actually feel his skin through the thick layer of oil. You'll give him your wrestling names. We'll start with that. He's like, great. What are the costumes we're looking at? What's your names? Tell me what to expect.
My name is The Annoyance, and I got a mask here. It's like a luchador mask.
All right.
And then got this onesie. All right, with the bears.
Perfect. Who else?
I'm the Gucciador, and it's slime time.
Yeah, I love it.
Catchphrase.
Brody gives you a high five or puts his hand out.
I mean, Bae taps hands with them, but it kind of like
Nice.
sinks in.
Yeah.
I didn't know we were doing phrases and stuff. I guess I'm gonna give you a art attack.
Aha. Nice.
Taste this sausage.
Okay.
Oh wait, which one should I do? I don't know. Which one's better? Taste this sausage, or
I
I'm gonna
think
give
the
you an
second
art
one.
attack.
We'll open us up to HR complaints, and as the HR department, I do not want this.
I thought the raccoon was the HR department.
It's
I
Italian.
mean-
Keep taking
Okay,
Capitan's
it's an
job.
Italian sausage.
I apologize. I am the secretary of the HR department.
Absolutely. Yeah. So yeah. Thank you. Yeah. So my wrestler name is gonna be Margot Robbie. Yeah. It's like totally.
Changing that now. Okay.
It's just it really resonates with me, like spiritually, like whatever, you know, like I feel it in my soul that I should really use this name
Okay.
as my wrestler.
Are you gonna use a bat?
And you know, I don't know, like it just like, you know, we're just gonna see.
Oh, nice. Costume TBD.
That's great. All right.
Wearing a jester uniform? What's your costume?
Oh.
Why would I need a costume? I'm Margot Robbie.
She did appear as herself in that one movie about this like old economic crash.
Actually, my costume is a blonde a balayage with UGG boot, full wool poncho, capelet, and distressed acid wash jeans.
Wow. Lovely.
Christian Girl Autumn.
Just Christian Girl Autumn.
That's a good look. Let me explain how this match works real quick, and then we'll get started with training, okay?
You forgot me, my good man.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay. I did not jump in. It is the morning. I am a little slow on the ball. My name is Lefanum, and I will be in this little tank top thing. But then I will also be wearing cargo shorts.
Okay.
And a very shiny French cape with a fleur-de-lis on the back.
Nice.
Bae's
Nice,
wearing the
okay.
same exact outfit, and they look down at themselves a little disappointed.
That's embarrassing.
Awesome. Well, it's good. You look like a tag team. That's what we need. Here's how this match is going to work. It's a little bit different than normal wrestling matches. I don't know if you watch WWP, but here's how this goes. This match is 5 on 5 on 5. There's 3 teams of 5 people. So all 15 people are going to be in the ring at once. Once you're knocked out in this match, you're eliminated and cannot be revived. So once you're down, that's it. They're gone. It's elimination style. So the last team standing or the team that has people left at the end wins. So even if one of us gets eliminated, as long as one of us makes it to the end, we win and I become in charge of WWP.
Okay, so any member of the team, not just the captain, can survive.
Mm-hmm. Right. So as long as one of us makes it to the end, the other 2 teams will be fighting each other as well as us. So it's a whole battle in there, okay? So what I need to teach you are the 4 wrestling styles, though. I'm going to train you each on something you can do in this ring during the battle, all right?
Question?
Yeah.
Is one of the fighting styles magic?
No, but magic is totally allowed in these matches.
Mm.
So are weapons. This is a hardcore match, so anything really goes as long as you can knock out your opponent.
Okay.
And I'm going to give you these wrestling styles on the next episode of Roll Gay Roleplay.
Well,
You've been really good at the cliffhangers this season.
Why, thank you. Why, thank you. Yeah, we're going to get into wrestling. You now officially have your new client, Brody Streets, and you are on the case. So we will keep going with this case and have some wrestling fun next week on Roll Gay Roleplay. Until then, I'm Chris the DM. You can find me on all social media at Chris Drinks Lemonade.
I'm Tisha. You can find the podcast at rollgayroleplay.com.
I'm Brandel. You could find me in our Patreon, introducing every single pre-goss.
Yes, yes. Hi, my name is Katie, and I'm being hunted for sport online, so I'm trying to cover my tracks.
We'll get you soon, though.
I know.
And I'm Jonathan, and you can find me on TikTok, Instagram, and everything else. So, like, find me or whatever, make me popular.
Thanks for listening, everybody. Bye!
Bye.
Bye.
An RGRP LLC production. Music by Joe Barsanti.